Now before proceeding, let's get familiar with few of the basic terms which we are going to use repeatedly in this chapter. Like few of them have already used in explaining you modulation, in explaining you the transmission channel, receiver and the transmitter. Now let's see them again. Transducer. It is a device which converts one form of signal into another form or one form of energy into another form. For example, microphone is a transducer. Microphone converts audio into electrical. Then our loudspeaker, the speaker of the phone, that is also a transducer. Speaker converts electrical into sound. Then signal. The signal is the data signal or information signal which is to be sent. Now usually signal are of only two types when they are given an electrical form. The signals are of either analog nature or digital nature, and we have studied about both of them, right? In AC circuits we have studied about analog, how they work, and in logic gates we have studied about how digital signals work. Then range. Range means the extent up to which a signal can be transmitted. For example, if I shout from here, my voice would be audible for up to 2 or 3 buildings at the max. It won't be audible to the 4th building from here. That is my range. For example, if there is a tower on the surface of earth, okay, and this is the tower and it is radiating signals in all directions. So there would be some particular limit up to which it can transfer these signals. So that would be the range of the tower. So range simply means the extent up to which a signal can be broadcasted. Then attenuation. Whatever signal is to be sent, for example, both of us, you and me, we are in a football field and we are right now at a distance of just 1 meter. We are standing side by side and I shout very loudly. My voice would be highly clear to you, it will be supremely loud. But we are standing at the goal post. I am at one goal, you are at the other goal, and I shout again. My voice would be audible to you, but it would be very feeble because the signal loses its strength while traveling. This is how it happens. Signal initially high in amplitude loses energy after covering some distance. That is called attenuation, the loss of strength of the signal. Then noise. Noise is kind of pollution. Noise is unwanted signal which without intentional get mixed up with the audio signal and they create disturbance. Amplification. Amplification means increasing the amplitude. Suppose the incoming wave is like this and we amplify it. This is our amplifier. So the next wave would be higher in amplitude. So we have just increased the amplitude. Amplification means increasing amplitude. Then modulation. Modulation, see, the signal which is to be sent is of always very low frequency like this. These type of signals are not suitable for the sending purpose. So these type of signals are mixed with a high frequency signal which are called carrier waves. So this signal is superimposed. This is what? Modulating wave or modulating signal which is to be sent, and this is carrier wave on which this signal is superimposed so that the higher frequency wave can be sent to any longer distance. That is called demodulation, the process of mixing these two. Demodulation is the process of separating these two, because a modulated signal cannot be read by any transducer. It has to be first of all separated from the mixed signal and then it has to be rectified and amplified just for it to be transferred to the transducer part. So that is demodulation. Repeater. To understand the concept of repeater, imagine that we don't have any sort of communication network we don't have mobile network, we don't have landline telephones, nothing. And I want to convey you a message that my class is at 6. My class is at 6 p.m. So I'll shout from here, my class is at 6 p.m. The person sitting on in the lobby, he will do the same thing. He'll shout, my class is at 6 p.m. Then his voice would be repeated by the gatekeeper, the class is at 6 p.m. and so on. So what we are doing, the person whosoever absorbs the signal repeats it to the next person repeats it to the next signal. So this is what repeater does. Since the surface of earth is hugely broad, the repeaters do this function. The signal is what? It is received, it is amplified, and then it is sent to the next tower. It is then repeated. That means it is received, it is amplified, and it is sent. It is received, it is amplified and sent. So what they are doing, they are just repeating the signal by giving some more energy. This is what repeater is. Lastly, the antenna. What is antenna? It is a device which is used to send or receive the signal. Antenna are of two types, dipole antenna and dish antenna. Let's study about antenna in detail.